Yes, day 7 of our 30-day meditation challenge. I hope you've had a wonderful day and that you're noticing. Um, I wonder actually what you notice as you go through the day. Is there something different with how you are, um, how you're kind of catching yourself maybe in different moments? Um, yeah, I'd love to hear. Personally, I know that um, the day goes on. There's ups and downs and what have you. Um, but I definitely feel like it's getting easier and easier to sit down and connect. So the habit is definitely forming. It's taking shape. Our body is becoming used to this, and so is our mind. And perhaps there is a little bit less resistance in sitting down, or maybe we have less excuses. When we aim to come and sit down here at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock if you're in Sweden or anywhere else in Europe. So yeah, before we get into the meditation, I'll let you take a few moments to settle yourself, and I'll just share a little bit about the focus, what the focus is coming in as for today. And when I sat down to connect with myself this evening before coming on live, um, the sense I got was really that of letting go. Like um, there's a big opportunity for us to focus on letting go today. And the oil that I'm using is wintergreen. Now, you might know wintergreen from, I don't know, maybe you smell it in like Tiger Balm and kind of more sporty products like that, for your muscles. But it's a really strong and potent oil for letting go. And what I would suggest that you do now, well, before we get into the thing, is to actually massage a little bit into your neck and shoulders. And even if you don't have the oil, maybe even give yourself a little bit of a rub, kind of letting your shoulders know that, yeah, it's okay. We're going to be letting go a little bit more today, and your neck, and even just loosening yourself up very gently. I am not a yoga teacher or anything like that, so do your own thing when it comes to neck and shoulders, but just to kind of give yourself a little bit of that um, release. And yeah, and the focus is going to be on today. We let go and we let God. I didn't used to know what that meant, but the more I kind of lean into that, the more I practice it, I guess, is it's a letting go. It's not like oh, okay, I'll just shut off my awareness or my consciousness. No, we're still very conscious and very present. It's actually um, being hugely present, but at the same time letting go of control and kind of leaning in to that bigger, whatever you want to call it, higher intelligence, the universe, God, whatever name you have for it. But just that kind of, magic and wonder that really is all around us in as life. So on that note, I'm going to get us started. So get ready to let go and let God tonight. And thank you for joining me once again. And well done. This is day 7. So that's a week. We were at this a week now. So, yes. If you've rubbed in your neck and shoulders with the wintergreen, and just Be careful with your eyes because it's a strong oil. I'd invite you to close your eyes and we're going to take a few deep breaths into the lower part of our belly, just beneath our belly button. So, breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. Now, if it's helpful for you to put one hand or two hands on your lower belly to bring your awareness to this point as you allow your breath to slow down and deepen. If you've used the wintergreen oil, you will feel that kind of sense of release in your muscles. And even if you haven't, just from kind of giving yourself a little bit of a squeeze on your shoulders, a little massage, um, there is a bit of increased blood circulation. And so there's an easier sense of letting go. So keeping your breath going slow and steady, always coming back to that. And becoming aware, just being aware of the sensations in your body. Remember being that spotlight without judgment. So we notice. It's like shining the light from the spotlight. And we notice without judgment. And perhaps we even if judgment is there, maybe we notice the judgment as well without judgment. But, and as you're breathing in, as you're practicing breathing in to this point, I call it the still point in your lower belly, you are creating a safe space for you, your being, to land in your body. And as you breathe in and out, and you feel your hand rising and falling, your belly with each breath. You might become aware of your bum, either sitting or on the floor if you're lying down, or if you're sitting on the floor. Just feeling how you're landing and grounding yourself in this moment. And still with your hand on your belly or your main focus on your still point, I invite you to become aware of the tops of your shoulders, the tops of your arms, your neck, and imagine the energy, everything that you don't need to hold on to anymore, is trickling down your back and your whole body like water coming down a mountain. You don't have to do anything, you don't have to try, because just like the water running down the mountain, all that is no longer needed, all that you don't need to hold on to any longer, is trickling down, making its way back into the earth. And it's great. You don't have to know what it is, you don't have to worry about it um, making a mess or that you're losing anything. It knows exactly what it needs to do and where it needs to go. And like the water, it's rejoining in the cycle, the water cycle, you know, into the earth and out into the oceans. And anytime that you feel unsure or unsteady or like you're getting lost, you're losing focus, simply come back to your breath, feeling your hand on your belly, and coming back to this moment right now. And I invite you to notice your body, how maybe it's feeling lighter. What does it feel like letting go? Like just having that water trickle down, or your energy trickle down like water down a mountain and into the earth. How does that feel? And what would it be like to experience even more of this wonderful release and letting go and trusting in the intelligence of everything in this world, of everything that in nature, that it knows exactly where to go, how to go, when to go. And all you need to do is focus on your breath and your connection with yourself, your connection with the true essence of who you are. And so, if you wish, you can set the intention for this letting go to continue throughout the night or whenever you're watching, might be throughout the day. And every time that you remember to come back to your breath, to center yourself in your still point, you might experience this wonderful sense of letting go and letting God. So before we open our eyes, simply coming back to that still point, anchoring ourselves here and now, giving our shoulders a little bit of a roll, backwards and forwards, and opening our eyes. Have a wonderful rest of your evening or day, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye bye.